Welcome to the first part of our TilliT recipe management series. In this video, we'll create the control parameters that will power recipe automation for the scenario of an orange juice bottling line. By the end, you have the foundation parameters needed for the recipe tutorial that follows later. Control parameters are the names for variables whose values will be sent to your assets when your recipe conditions are met. Think of them as digital controls for your equipment, like speed, temperature, and other settings, but virtually you can send any information, even irrelevant to your machinery settings, like your custom orders information you'd like for your own use case of the asset. For our orange juice bottling line, we need three key parameters: filling speed to control how fast we fill the bottles, temperature to maintain product quality, and pressure for proper filling pressure. So to create these parameters, we go to settings, then recipe management, and then click on control parameters. Now let's create our first parameter. Click create and we'll build our filling speed parameter. So let's give it a name, it's filling speed, and this describes what we're controlling. Then for unit of measurement, you can leave it blank or you can create a new unit of measurement on the spot. Maybe I'll have bottles per minute. Save and close. And then for the description, let's put rate of bottle filling on production line. And then for the data type, you have the options between number, text, and Boolean. Since this will be a number, we just choose number. And for constrained minimum and constrained maximum, if you are familiar with process variables, you will understand that, so here would be the minimum safe filling speed that this machine can handle before it should be flagged as an important issue. So we have 20. And for constraint maximum, so the opposite of minimum is the maximum safe equipment capacity that the machine can have for the filling speed. And display order. And for display order, this controls how the entity is displayed on the list here. So if we click save and open, you can always come back and edit them here. So perfect, our filling speed parameter is ready. The constraints ensure that we will stay within our safe operating limits in terms of data collection. So now let's create our second one, our temperature parameter. So let's go back, create, name, temperature, unit of measurement, then type number again. So here you can see how the unit of measurement is Celsius, but the data type is still number. This is because we're sending numeric values measured in Celsius degrees. Okay, now let's create our third and last parameter, which is our pressure parameter. Let's give it a name. And then save and close. So here all of our control parameters created: filling speed, temperature, pressure. So the only two required fields you need to put in would be the name and the data type. The rest is up to however you want to customize it, even the constraint min and max. And you want to view the other values, can click here and see all these other information. So just to recap, our control parameters are your foundation. We've created filling speed, temperature, pressure parameters with proper constraints and some with descriptions. These will power the automation that we'll build in our recipe tutorial. See you soon.